If you caught last week's episode all about amazing oxytocin, then you know that it's present in love, in bonding, in orgasm, in contractions, in breastfeeding, like the letdown of the breast milk, as well as that maternal instinct. So if you think about it, oxytocin is really responsible for the whole gamut, right? From when you meet your partner, you fall in love, you have this kind of really intense bonding period, then you're having the intimacy, the intercourse, the orgasm, that's ideally what's making the baby. Then your brain increases the number of receptors that are available for the oxytocin because it knows coming up is a huge job that oxytocin has, right? It needs to give you all the contractions, it needs to create this intense bonding with your baby, it needs to bring your milk down, and it needs to just create a mom and make you into that kind of maternal woman that is going to care for and protect this newborn baby. But today's episode is actually how we can unintentionally counteract oxytocin in our life and in our labor as well. And so I really just kind of want to highlight what not to do while you're trying to build up and cultivate that oxytocin. Basically, the main thing that's gonna like-challenge oxytocin in your body is stress hormones. And if you think like way back to cave women days, when, you know, a cave woman was 9 months pregnant and she was being chased by a saber-toothed tiger, there would be stress hormones pumping through her body in order to help her get away from that saber-toothed tiger. So the body understands that the stress hormones mean it's not a good time to go into labor. I mean, these days we don't have saber-toothed tigers chasing us, but what we do have is like traffic, deadlines, in-laws, create stress in your body that your body is, you know, relatively very similar to a cave woman, and it hasn't kind of caught up with our modern day stresses, and so it sees stress hormones and thinks saber-toothed tiger. It thinks you need to save your life. It's simultaneously telling oxytocin and all of your labor and your baby producing hormones to kind of hold off. So obviously avoiding stress, you know, especially as you're approaching your due date, is really, really important because we don't want anything to be conflicting with oxytocin when you're like 39, 40 weeks pregnant, right? We want it to just be like free-flowing oxytocin, and that's gonna help you to go into labor a lot sooner than if you're like a stressed, anxious mess when your body's going, it's not safe, because it's thinking evolution of the species. Like, how do I procreate? How do I make the next generation live long enough to procreate again, right? It's not very romantic, but it's real in evolutionary terms, and so that's how our body is kind of hardwired. But then the oxytocin is what adds in that magic and that romance and that connection and that bonding and that love. It's such a beautiful hormone, and so we really don't want to stand in the way whatsoever when it comes to cultivating it and boosting it and bringing it into our life and into our relationship throughout pregnancy, towards labor, in the postpartum period, just in general. So this is yet another reason why it's so, so, so important to just live and embody that love and gratitude space in your life. If you're sitting in traffic, instead of being like, oh my God, I'm in traffic and this is taking forever and oh my God, I'm gonna be late for my presentation, how about you're like, I am grateful I have a car. I am grateful I have a job. I am grateful that I am, you know, here, alive, breathing. Look at the beautiful day. Listen to this great tune on the radio. It's just choosing what to focus on, right? You're gonna be late, you're sitting in traffic, there's nothing you can do. So just flip the script and actually ease the tension inside your body. There is no saber-toothed tiger. There's nothing you need to survive, you know, from right now. It's just how we choose to get worked up. Do you want to get worked up in the good way or in the bad way? I'm so stressed, this is so bad. So I hope that helps, guys, that you can kind of shift your mindset and get your head around how to really maximize on that oxytocin production. And if you like this information and you want to learn more about naturopathic labor preparation, I'm hosting a webinar this week that you can sign up for by clicking below, or you can also visit www.loveyourlabor.com/webinar. It's totally free. All you have to do is give me your name and email and I'll send you all the details. If you like this video, please be sure to like it, leave me a comment, tell me what you thought. share it on your page, or tag your pregnant mama friends. I want you to birth boldly and love your labor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Brown Roots Baby Talk.